$100 an hour. How much is that? What does that equal? $100 an hour? $100 an hour. Now, if you were working full time, a 40-hour week, that's $4,000 a week. And that is about, let's say you work a 50 out of the 50 whatever weeks, let's say you work 50 weeks a year, that's over $200,000. $200,000. That's a lot of money. $200,000. But this comes up a lot in acting. Okay, in order to get people excited about a job, an acting job, they may put something like this: $100 an hour, $100 an hour. And they don't have the casting information. Those are called like either a breakdown or casting notice. Don't forget to notice to please subscribe, like, and share. Woo, woo, woo. So this information is about acting, based basically on acting and the strategies of casting and that kind of thing. You'll see often $100 an hour. $100 an hour. Now on the 14th, 10 and 4, I'll be doing an audience job. Well, it's not really an audience job. It's sort of an audience job, I guess. They're doing a presentation and then we're reacting to it. Improv. They ask us a few questions, whatever. And I will be doing that on the 14th for $400. Now, $400 is pretty good. But $100 an hour? The one I'm doing on the 14th, she said I'll probably be there about 6 hours. About 6 hours. And I believe it's filming around Santa Monica. So that's going to add about an hour drive time there, an hour drive time back. So let's just say it's 8 hours. It's $50 an hour. Now there's going to be some prep time on this gig, and there'll be a prep time on the gig that's $100 an hour. $100 an hour. Now you might think, well, I'm going to take that $100 an hour job. Man, $100 an hour. 50 is pretty good an hour, but I'm going to take that one for $100. And you may be thinking that, and you may not be an experienced actor. Oh, experienced actor. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I do a little Hamlet. Whatever. No, I don't do Hamlet. I do things like the guy eating ice cream, or the guy playing pinball, or the guy playing a janitor. I don't play these big, huge lead roles. But I do have experience in this industry. And others that have experience in the industry will kind of fall for this kind of a thing, but they'll kind of involve themselves in the fact that $100 an hour is a lot of money. To some of us, you may think $100 an hour is nothing. You know, $100 an hour, how do people live off of that? I make $15,000 an hour. Maybe you do. Maybe you're an influencer and you make $1 million a day. I'm sure there are influencers. How much does like Mr. Beast make in a day? I don't know. He has people always see the money that he makes on his videos and how many views he has and all this, but you gotta remember he has a staff. He has to pay those people too. So it's still really, really good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying not everything you see is profit. You know, when it comes to your paycheck, you have your paycheck minus your taxes equals whatever you have left over. With someone on something like this, he's gonna have, or she, or whoever it is, or they, or whatever, will have a certain amount of money coming in, but they also have to pay out, you know, payroll and different licensing and maybe this or that. Who knows what else they have to pay for in that, you know. But if you have enough money to give away Ferraris and stuff, you're probably doing pretty good. So anyway, back to this situation with $100 an hour. You see that, you think, wow, $100 an hour. Now, which job would I take? Would I take that $100 an hour job? Or would I take the one on the 14th for $400? I would take the one on the 14th for $400. You think, why would you do that if you can make $100? Well, here's what it is. Is it $100 an hour? Sort of. Now, it's only 1 hour. That you're only going to work 1 hour. Now, if you're working 8 hours or some overtime, 9 or 10 hours, that day, you know, that day might be, you know, $1,000 a day. You know, at the end, $1,000 a day. But if it's 1 hour, you got to think about this. I still have to do all the prep work, you know, get my wardrobe ready and maybe shave my face and wash my hair and put a light coat of makeup on. I have to do all that. Then when I show up, I'm supposed to be there for 1 hour. Now, could it be 1 hour? Or could it be an hour and 20 minutes? Could it be an hour and 40 minutes? They're going to pay me $100. It's a flat rate, $100. They say the project will take 1 hour. Well, you got to think, let's say I'm going to drive to Santa Monica for my filming, if we put apples to apples with these two jobs. So now I'm driving to Santa Monica. So it's 1 hour there, an hour-ish on set, and an hour to get home, plus the prep time. I might be spending 5 hours, 6 hours maybe, to make $100. So if there's a drive involved, if I'm shooting from home, then the $100 an hour one, I would do that, and I try to do them both. But if it said shoot from home, like I'm doing right now, something like this, and they want me to play a guy who's maybe watching TV, and I'm like going like this and reacting, one of those, and I'm reacting to something, or it's something I can film online at home myself. That's called UGC. UGC for user generated content. User generated. Now that'd be worth it to do, but it's not going to be that great because it's only 1 hour. If I shot that at home, maybe I could do it in 30 minutes, and it'd really be $100 for 30 minutes. Depends on what they like. If they want me to edit it, or if they have any questions or anything, then maybe that $100, even shot from home, goes away. But if you just get up, brush your teeth, put on some clothing, and film, then that $100 is pretty good. But you got to figure in that drive time and all that, so especially in California. What if I'm coming home and there's an accident on the freeway, and now my 1 hour for $100 is an hour to get there, an hour 20, let's say, on set. I have to walk to my car and come back to my car, and then 4 hours in traffic or 3 hours in traffic. That could easily happen. So the larger amount of money in the day factors into the larger amount of money per hour. So if you see these, and it happens a lot, I've seen about 4 today that are $100 an hour. It's really, should say $100 flat rate. It should say something like this pays $100 flat rate. You'll probably be on set for an hour, on location or whatever, on set, at the studio, on location, we're filming at a donut shop, whatever, and you'll probably be there about an hour. That's the way it really should say. That'd be more honest, because what's going to happen is you're going to see that $100 an hour, and you might just jump for that. I know people that have submitted for roles. Dave, look at this, man. I got a gig that's $100 an hour, and they send me the breakdown. It's, oh yeah, so you'll make $100. No, man, it's $100 an hour. I said, yeah, look at it. It's 1 hour. You're gonna make $100 for a 1 hour gig. Sometimes they won't tell you that. They'll just put it's $100 an hour, and you got to factor in your drive time. Make yourself a peanut butter sandwich, because a lot of those, they don't have any food because they're only there for 1 hour. Make yourself a peanut butter sandwich, and get your water bottle or whatever you need. Gather all that up, get in the car, drive there. The stress of getting there on time. Walk in, maybe they're gonna. What if you go there and they say it's $100 an hour, and it goes an hour and 30 minutes? How are you gonna get that extra? Are they gonna pay it? They should. Are they going to? Maybe not. Because they say, well, it's a flat rate, $100. And when you get there, you're going to sign something that might say, they'll say talent, whatever, location, production, flat rate, $100. And you sign it. Ooh, man, good, $100 an hour. Well, and now it's an hour and 30 minutes. You just signed that it's $100 for a flat rate of $100 for this project. So now that 30 minutes would be really, really hard to get, because if you take it later, well, they say, well, it says right here, you signed it, it's a $100 flat rate for the project. Should they give you more money? Yeah, they should. And also, does it fall under minimum wage? That's probably your only argument. But if it's $100 for 130 an hour and a half, it did not fall under minimum wage. So you probably get nothing out of that. You just waste your time to try to go through the labor board and all that to try to get money, to chase money. They call it chasing money. You can chase money for, for what they give you an extra $7 maybe. It's not worth it. So if it's a flat rate, make sure if you see $100 an hour, or if you see $200 an hour, if it's $200 1 hour, you're like, whoa, $200 1 hour. But then you find out you got to drive from where I live, it's Monrovia, California. I have to drive to Big Bear, 2 hours, work for the 1 hour, and then drive 2 hour drive back. And that's 2 hours without traffic. Does it start to snow? Are there snow plows on the road? Was there an accident, which happens a lot when there's snow? People in California and Southern California is not that great at driving in weather, because we don't usually have any weather. So be very careful with that. $100 an hour, $200 an hour. Is it $100 flat rate? Is it $200 flat rate? And they believe it'll be done in an hour? What if something happens? What if there's a problem with the camera? Or whatever they need. Oh, we forgot to bring that one lens we were going to use today. Oh, go get it. Well, how far away is it? Oh, about 20 minutes. Oh, guys, we'll be delayed about 40 minutes. So sorry. And you sit down and they say, go ahead and have a cup of coffee. And they have a coffee thing, and you have that little Starbucks thing with a cardboard box, and you drink a little coffee, and then boom, you've now there for an hour 40, and you still get the flat rate because you signed a thing saying that you would work for that flat rate. Be careful. And for more tips, make sure you put comments down below. Yeah, please comment. Oh, that happened to me, David. Comments down below. Oh, how can they do that? Comments down below. Well, that sucks. Whatever you want to do, you can write a comment down below, and I'll try to answer your questions or concerns, and you give me some questions, and maybe you can give me a hack of how to avoid this, or hey, maybe we should try this, or whatever, because I ask a lot of questions. A lot of questions online. I'll type it in. Like on the 14th, I have to go to the thing. I said, well, can you please let me know if there's any, so thank you so much. I'm super excited. Love to do this project. I did have one question. If there's any special wardrobe you want me to get, please let me know. Or perhaps it's just business casual. That's all I've said so far. Then if I don't hear from them in the next couple of days, I might say something about facial hair. Hey, sorry to bother you again. Facial hair. I'm going to shave this off today. All this will be gone today. I'll film a video tomorrow to prove it, I guess. But I will. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'm kind of sleepy. I think I will shave all this off, and then they can let me know if they want me to have a little bit of stubble, minor stubble, scruffy, totally clean shaven, whatever they want. But I believe it's like an indoor shoot that I'm going to on the 14th. It's going to be business casual, limited hair and makeup, and it's gonna be a fun day. Take care, everyone. Don't forget, please subscribe, like, and share. My subscription rate of viewers versus subscribers rate, the ratio is bad according to YouTube. And why would YouTube ever lie to me? I don't know. Take care.